demo, we're going to get our 80s rock on and check out some JCM 800-esque riffs with this Lead 100 Gold from Ghost Note Audio. Based on a Marshall Lead 100 MOSFET amp, it has two channels. You've got channel 1 over this side, which gives you clean to crunch, and then channel 2 over this side, which gets you hotter JCM 800-esque tones. Now check out the controls. You've got a shared 3-band EQ. You've got a presence control, and channel 2 additionally has this, I think this is it, an additional tone control to balance the top end between the two channels. Valdemar from Ghost Note Audio actually designed the case himself as well. It's made from an aluminium extrusion, which you can see, which he cuts to measure, and then you've got a fiberglass top here, which is pretty sturdy actually. You can get a pretty sweet deal on these at the moment. There's 35% off as part of a summer deal, and I think they go down from £199 to about £129, which is well worth it in my opinion, but I'll let you be the judge of that as we check out some tones. So first up, my clean tone. I'm using my Morgan MVP back there. So you can see it's not ultra clean, just right on the edge of breakup. And I haven't gone crazy with the settings for this first one, but I want to show you the difference between the two channels, and we're going to look at No Doubt, Don't Speak. I actually think the rhythm part for this is quite difficult to get with some pedals. This, though, channel 1, does it beautifully. Again, without the pedal. But listen to how much brighter it gets. And then if we go to channel 2, we have this. Now with these settings, we're going to have a look at the range of gain that you get from channel 1, which is the cleaner channel of the two. We're going to do Fell on Black Days as an example. This is it with the gain in the middle. And I'm starting with the gain at halfway, because if you drop it down, you then need to compensate with the volume. But equally, a lot of the action happens between kind of 12 o'clock and up full, right? This is it at about 2 o'clock. Really nice. That's pretty close to the album tone, I think. Let's say 4 o'clock. And then the gain up full. So a huge range of gain on offer. I mean, it's punchy and tasty, isn't it? Bit of AC/DC territory too. Right, let's do the same with channel 2. We're going to look at the range of gain there. I've got it starting off at about 9 o'clock. I'm going to use Smashing Pumpkins' Siva as our example. Halfway. And then 3 o'clock. That is a lovely tone. That I think is pretty close to the album. Let's turn it right up, so gain at full. That would totally do a bunch of stuff like that, Navarro's tone and a bunch of others. Now, I've kept all the settings the same because I really like them, but I've rolled back the gain, right, still on channel 2, and so you can get this... really nice tone, isn't it? And things like Pixies, Where's Your Mind? I think it's that sort of level of gain, right? Great, isn't it? It's a tremendous amp in a box pedal, it really is. Again, channel 2, I've kept everything where it is except the gain, turned that up a bit. But I want to try some single coils, and we'll do some Audioslave out of Exile. That is tasty. Next up with these settings, we're going to do some Steve Vai, Erotic Nightmares, one of my favourite riffs. I can barely play it, but bear with me. And I like this one because there's a fair bit of dynamics in it. You know, but a lot of gain, really, or a fair amount of gain. And I think this handles it really well, even if I do not. But here we go. Another cracking one, Def Leppard's Animal, and I've softened the top end a little bit because I've just turned the gain up ever so slightly for the lead part. We're also going to use channel 1 for some of the rhythm parts, right? So that intro part goes a little bit like this. All that stuff, right? And then if we go over to channel 1, you've got that. You know, all that stuff. So you can get a much cleaner, punchier tone on channel 1. And then again, channel 2 for, you know, the pre-chorus stuff. Now, I want to show you the shift button. I think it bypasses the tone stack, so you get a bit of a mid boost, right? Compared to you know, very scooped kind of 80s thing. But with that on, I haven't touched anything else. Really good for some earlier stuff like Slayer, South of Heaven. Next up with these settings, I've just cranked the gain and tweaked the EQ, a bit of Metallica. And I wanted to show you it with a tube screamer type just in front of it. I'm using the Jam Pedals Tube Droomer. So the pedal on its own. Like that, yeah, I know, I'm doing alternate picking. But then with the boost in front of it. really nice with boosts in front of it. But without it, it's early Metallica stuff. I'm going to play you out with Am I Evil. Hope you enjoyed this one. Do go and check out his range of stuff. We used to work together, actually, and he quit his job to do the pedal stuff, and that is a difficult thing to do. And I hope you've enjoyed listening to the tones. See you soon.